You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is more likely to talk about big ideas than to actually chase them with full force. He has talent and a creative mind, but when things get tough at work or require him to stand up for himself, he tends to step back instead of pushing through. He's not the type to fight for promotions or handle stressful deadlines bravely.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When problems show up at work, he prefers to slip away quietly rather than face them head on. He's gentle and cares about people, but stress makes him withdraw and avoid tough conversations, so he's more likely to break down and hide than to bounce back with energy.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work generally find him pleasant and easy to be around. He's caring and doesn't get into fights or arguments. In fact, he avoids conflict as much as he can. He's the quiet helper, not the loud boss.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will quietly be proud of you, not jealous or threatened. He cares deeply. So your achievements genuinely make him happy, even if he doesn't shout or celebrate in big ways. You won't need to shrink yourself to protect his ego.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's unlikely to resent you or become bitter if you earn more than him. Instead, he'll feel quietly happy for you and will keep any worries to himself rather than making you feel bad or guilty. His love runs deep, so your success won't damage the bond.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not very neat or organized with money, so he might sometimes forget to keep track of where it goes. He isn't wild or careless, but you may notice he spends on things he finds beautiful or meaningful and sometimes lets bills slip through the cracks. You'll rarely see impulsive shopping sprees, but don't expect perfect planning either.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He's likely to live simply and doesn't go out of his way to show off or pretend he's richer than he is. He might enjoy a few special things that matter to him, but he won't put on a big act to impress others or chase a flashy lifestyle. Sometimes he might forget to plan exactly, but you won't find him lying or bragging about what he can't afford.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is gentle and generous, especially with people he cares about. You'll find that he's willing to help, share, and support others, sometimes giving more freely than he should. You won't see him keeping score or refusing small joys for himself or loved ones.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is not secretive or controlling about money. If you ask him about his finances, he'll likely be open and try his best to explain, even if he isn't super organized. He doesn't hide things or play games, and he isn't interested in using money as a way to control you.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just left to you alone. He's gentle and thoughtful and doesn't see chores as just women's work. If he sees you tired or stressed, he's likely to help out quietly without fuss or expecting praise. He won't boss you around or act like you owe him anything in the home.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will actually pitch in and help with chores and diapers, not just stand around telling you what to do. When things get busy or tough, he won't leave it all to you or pretend that supervising is enough. With him, real support looks like rolling up his sleeves and sharing the load together.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side and isn't interested in arguing just to win. When you share your feelings or explain your view, he listens quietly and takes your words seriously. Sometimes he may step back more than he should, avoiding conflict rather than working through it.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. He isn't quick to blow up or lash out. Instead, he's the type to pull away and become quiet if upset, keeping his feelings inside rather than creating a scene. You might notice him withdrawing or needing space, but you won't have to worry about yelling or cruelty.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he does not get angry very quickly. His temper is slow and gentle, and he prefers to keep things peaceful rather than react with strong emotion. You won't see him snapping over small issues or acting out in anger.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. He's gentle and cares about your feelings, so blaming you is not his style. He won't point fingers or make excuses just to protect himself.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He is gentle and caring, so he doesn't push or pressure you into anything you're not comfortable with. If you need to repeat yourself, do it kindly. He won't take offense or act stubborn.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. Instead of feeling rejected or upset, he quietly respects your feelings and gives you space. He won't sulk, argue, or punish you in small ways for saying no.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He's gentle and values your feelings, so he won't use anything personal to hurt or embarrass you later. With him, kindness and dignity come first. Your trust will not be broken for the sake of anger or pride.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His gentle and caring nature means he values deep connections over chasing excitement elsewhere. If you both feel close and cared for, he's unlikely to wander or flirt behind your back.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He doesn't act jealous, controlling, or suspicious towards you. He gives you space to have friends and do things for yourself without doubting your loyalty.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. When he looks out for you, it's coming from care and concern, not from wanting to boss you around or limit your choices. He's more likely to step back and respect your space than to smother you with demands.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do everything alone. He wants to be there for the kids and share responsibilities, even if he's sometimes unsure or needs a gentle reminder about daily tasks. With him, you're building a family together, not carrying the load by yourself.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and gentle. He isn't quick to yell or scold, instead, he listens and tries to understand what's wrong. Rather than losing his temper, he offers comfort and helps them feel safe.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you are more than just a parent and cares about your happiness and personal growth. He won't push you to fit into only one role or ignore your own dreams and needs.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this isn't the kind of man who would support your career. Now, just to ask you to quit later once you have a child, he genuinely cares about your happiness and respects your choices, whether you're working or staying home. If you ever feel lost or tired, he'll offer comfort without demanding you change who you are.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His caring nature means he sincerely tries to build friendly relationships, showing respect and kindness without pretending or putting on a show. If your family needs support, he'll offer it with sincerity. He will try to adjust to your family and not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He isn't likely to shout, accuse, or fuel drama. Instead, he stays quiet, offers you comfort, and tries to keep peace. Overall, his approach brings calm, not chaos, helping you feel supported during family troubles.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is not the kind of man who pretends to be modern with you but expects you to act like a perfect, traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and kindness more than playing roles to impress others. He understands your comfort matters and won't demand you hide your true self to please others.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you gently rather than staying out of it or siding with others. He isn't a fighter, so he might not jump into arguments or make grand speeches, but you'll feel his quiet loyalty through small acts and comforting words. He won't let you face difficult moments alone or make you feel abandoned.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who blindly follows or lets his mother decide everything. While he may be gentle and respectful toward his family, he cares about your feelings and your happiness in the marriage. With patience and honest communication, you'll see his heart sides with you, even if he moves slowly and gently.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and respects your feelings, so he keeps personal matters between the two of you. His loyalty is to you first, and he handles sensitive issues with care and respect.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man feels gentle and calm most days. He's caring, listens to you with patience, and rarely gets angry or starts drama.